Mitch Peterson, and this is my audience.
Taylor.
Tyler.
Morgan.
Liz.
Natalie.
Haley.
Morgan.
Ryan.
Have you ever had or known someone who has had an abortion? Did it ever cross your mind that what took place is wrong? Did you know that you were taking the life of a living, breathing baby? Abortion is killing a child before they even have a chance to live. Here, I'm going to play a short clip on abortion. Have you ever considered having an abortion? Your whole outlook on life would change after you had an abortion, considering you took the life of a child. Most people do not see abortion as killing a child because the baby has yet been born. It really looks like this. According to abortion statistics for the United States, there have been more than 53 million abortions performed in the United States since Roe v. Wade in 1973. Here I have a bar graph of abortions in the U.S. from 1973 to 2006. As you can see, steadily increases. Here I have a pie chart. In the pie chart, you can see before 9 weeks in pregnancy that 61.8 women have abortions. You can see that 9 to 10 weeks, 17.1%. From 11 to 12 weeks, it's 9.1%. From 13 to 15 weeks, it's 6.6%. From 16 to 20 weeks, it's 3.8%. And from 21 or more weeks, it's 1.5%. Every single day, more than 3,000 babies are killed by abortion. According to Abortion Clinic, 86% of all abortions are done for the sake of convenience. Luckily, there are things that can be done to help lower these rates and choices that become pro-life. My purpose of this speech is to inform you on the amount of babies killed from abortions, and to convince my audience to become pro-life against abortions. When this speech is over, you will learn the 3 choices that can be chosen to avoid abortion, which are parenting, interim foster care, and adoption. In my lifespan, I've known several people who have almost had abortions. These people were glad they chose a different path. There's one special person in my life that I'll tell you about, and that person is my mother's sister, Tracy. As we discuss the different options to choose other than abortion, we will follow the journey of my own aunt. She has helped me understand all of the different options a mother has to choose from. My aunt realized that parenting was one thing she could do to avoid abortion. Parenting is not easy, but with the help and moral support from friends, family, and your spouse, it can be a lot less difficult. There are several parenting styles a person can choose from. According to APA.org, joint parenting is sharing responsibility with your mother. There is also custodial parenting, which is when one partner is fully committed to raising the child and the other is unable to participate in the child's life or does not want to. Marriage and parenting, which is when the husband and wife raise the baby together. Then you have custodial parenting with visitation, which is when one parent is fully committed to raising the child while the other is less than fully committed. When choosing to make the decision if you are wanting to parent the child, you have to ask yourself questions like, what can you offer the child then? Am I able to supply my child with its needs? The second thing that can be chosen other than abortion is intern foster care. Being only 16 when giving birth to her baby girl, Tracy really considered this idea. Birth parents can choose this method of avoiding abortion by intern foster care that gives the child a nurturing short-term home for a newborn infant. According to childwelfare.org, this provides extra time for birth parents to choose whether they want to keep their children or put them in adoption. There is a loving, secure environment provided for the baby while court cases are pending, and there's also a safeguard for everyone. The mother does not have to make a final choice during her hospital stay, and the adopted family doesn't have to live in fear of the baby being removed from their home and moved from place to place. Here I have a picture of an intern foster care family agency, and as you can see, the flyer is advertising the need for more foster homes, and it also shows requirements for being a foster parent. Those were just the first options of my Aunt Tracy that she looked into to avoid the life of an innocent child. My last stage for my aunt that she considered was adoption. This is the most common option that is chosen. According to webwire.com, there are two choices of adoption that you can choose from. There is independent adoption, which is a private adoption arranged within an agency. Then there is agency adoption. This is where private agencies assist in all kinds of adoptions, and public agencies primarily facilitate adoption from foster care. Different types of adoption are distinguished by the level of direct contact between birth parents, adopted parents, and the child. Open adoption allows the baby to have some direct contact with their birth parents. With semi-open adoption, the child can only have contact with the family through pictures and letters that first have to go through the adoptive agency. Closed adoption disables the birth parent to have contact with the adoptive parents and child. Are you going to not abort your child and allow them to live with another family? In conclusion, choosing a different path other than abortion is easier than people think. Luckily, Tracy realized that she needed a parent to child her instead of abort her. The journey of her life started when she gave birth to her baby girl and chose to parent her. With the support from family and friends, Tracy is still raising her baby in a healthy environment. Tracy is happier than ever with her decision to parent her child. A majority of people think that abortion is okay and will make all problems from an unplanned pregnancy go away. This may be true, but in the short run, it's not. Because in the long run, it's going to catch up.